Taco Bell on Haggerty and Novi. And that's, I don't know what this one is. No, that's kind of whack. That's like straightforward. So we want that one. All right. Let us go. As soon as the all right, we are in. So I chose this parking lot for a reason. I think the route will stay the same. So I want to see how this navigates us out of here. Is it going to take us around? Is it going to take us back? Like through the back and around? Or is it just going to make a left right here? Because it can literally just go left right here. Okay, so it's going to go around. That's weird and funny, but I guess. As long as we don't hit any curbs.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Fog Street.
As everybody, is this Fog Street? I guess. I'm always hungry and at work. So I'm going for a late night Taco Bell run. They say they're open until 2. So I'm hoping that's true by the time I get there. If not, I'm going to be very pissed because I already ordered through the app. So we shall see when we get there. So it's going to come out of here and make a right. Okay. Okay, so I guess I see why I did that if it's making a right here. Again, it's a night video. Pretty late night. No cars on the road. Really.
500 feet, turn right onto 5 Mile Road.
And it's like raining here and there. It's like sprinkles off and on. No heavy rain. I'm hoping there's no heavy rain so this thing can kind of do what it does, because the last drive was pretty fucking great. The drive to work was fucking great. Alright, so we stopped all the way back there. It didn't really pause to do the turn, which was cool. So maybe it saw what was coming. I mean, I really don't know. I really couldn't tell you, but it paused at the stop sign, and it really didn't do a creep. It just kind of went up. You know, it just kind of went to the intersection and said, okay, I'm good to go, and then it went. But I do notice that it's doing 45 and the speed limit is 50. I really do notice that. And I'm wondering, why is it doing 45 when the speed limit is 50? So what I'm going to have to do is, not when I'm going to have to, I'm going to start hitting the accelerator to make it do the speed that it's supposed to do. And hopefully it doesn't go against me and rebel and go back down. I think these videos will probably be way shorter if it actually did the speed I told it to do. Now I can see it slowing down for this. I wouldn't, but I can see it slowing down for this. This is a pretty nice curve. It's like one of those, you know, turns you would do on a racetrack or something like that.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Northville Road.
I think once we get on this street, it's going to be a straight line until we get to that certain point, and then it's going to be all the stuff that we got to do. So if I'm not mistaken, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Cause last time it went, so it seemed like it's just going to sit here. There is a car coming from the right after this car, truck, whatever it is. Now there's nobody coming. So I don't know. Okay, so now somebody else is coming, but they're already over there. I mean, all the way over there. I don't see why it does this on the blinking red. It's supposed to treat it like a stop sign. So now nobody's coming again. So I'm going to hit it. I don't know why it does that. Like that, and it's only right here. No, I can't say it's only right here, because it's done it in a couple of other spots too. I don't know why it does that. I really don't. That's I can't complain though. I cannot complain, just for the simple fact that this thing has been very fucking awesome. So, I mean, that's my little bit of lose. But I've been getting a lot of win lately. A ton of win. Alright, so we got the speed limit at 40 and we doing 45. So, it's something with this car in 45 miles per hour. Like, it's like, because if the speed limit was 45, it would be doing 45. The speed limit is 40. The way I have my speed settings, it should be doing 46 right now. But it's doing 45. Which is fine. That's perfect for me. That's good. That's very good. Red light, I really do hope these guys are open. Because I've had that a couple of times happen at other Taco Bells when they said they were open. And the app should know, you right? That I don't know if they send signals back and forth to let the app know, hey, we're open, hey, we're not. But the app should know that we're open. That they're open. And it was one right down the street from my house that I went to because I thought they were open. It was about 12 o'clock. They said they closed at 2. When I get there, they were closed. Just flat out closed. It's just not open. Like, no cars in the parking lot or anything. So, I would just hope. If not, then it's cool because, you know, I love using this software. I mean, the percentage of me actually driving the car is very low now, which is kind of funny. Because when I was on 11, I never really used it unless somebody would ask me, you know. They would say, oh, can this car drive itself? And I would say, yeah. But I was always scared to show people, you know, on version 11. I was always hesitant, like, maybe I shouldn't, you know. But now, if somebody was to ask me, I'd be like, oh, yeah. I would let them get in the driver's seat and then have a drive, just to scare the shit out of them.
Turn right onto 7 Mile Road.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how much I use this, and that's not
Now turn right onto 7
it's not
Mile
me
Road.
like trying to. So we do have a no turn on red right here, but I don't know if the car is going to see that and actually abide by it. Wow. Okay. Well, so the sign went away. So this is a no turn on red only when that sign is lit up.
Turn left onto Gerald Avenue.
So we got a little something a little stupid. FSD always fucked up at this point.
Now turn
So at
left
this
onto
point,
Gerald Avenue.
okay. All right. So it gets into the turn lane, I guess, but it still does the turn from. Okay. All right. So it got into the turn lane, but it didn't get into the turn lane. And we got a lot of stupid stuff that goes on, a lot of twisty, turny curves and all that to get to where we gotta go. So the speed limit is 25 down this street. It's being real cautious, right? Because maybe this is the first time, I mean it's not, but this is the first time I've been on this stretch of road going this way on FSD 12. Right, on supervised. So maybe so it is doing 28 now, which is fine. So that's cool. I normally go way faster than that through here, but I'm just letting the car does what it do, or do what it do. Oh, some chargers over there too.
Now turn right.
So we got a right turn right here, and it's fun. It was nighttime, so you should be able to see what's coming. But normally you can't see shit to the left because it's like a lot of trees and stuff right there. So it was nothing coming, but it just took it. It just did it. So it did a pretty good job. I thought it got close to the curb, but it really didn't. When that light popped up, I saw how far away from it was, and it was pretty cool. That's not a problem I've had. I haven't had any problems with the car hitting curves, other than that old video where it hit the curb once. So we got a car coming from our right. It sees it and it's waiting for that car. That was pretty cool. I don't think nothing is coming from our left. Yeah, there's nothing coming from our left. Nah, I would have turned, but I appreciate the fact that, you know, it's trying to be safe and it kind of, you know, it stopped. It did what it had to do. Yeah, the amount of miles I'm putting on this car with FSD is kind of crazy. Like, I go 5 miles down the street and I'm using this. And now it's like, that's the thing of just to see what it's going to do. Before it was a can it, right? Before it was like a can this thing get from here to there? And now it's a thing of how will it? It's not a thing of can it, because it can. It's just a matter of how will it? And as of lately, it's been, man, it's been like, wow. Something that people, like, we don't need this, right? Like, nobody needs a car to drive itself. Cars have been driven by humans for, you know, probably tens, if not hundreds of years, but tens. So, you know, this wasn't needed, but it is very much welcome. Got a red light. No turn on red. No turn on red sign. There's nobody coming. Oh, so it is somebody coming. But they're like all the way down there. So that was cool that it waited. It stopped. That was pretty cool. I would have went. You know, but I guess the software isn't there yet. Nice turn on that curb. So now we got this little bumpy road. They still doing construction up here. It says right lane closed ahead. I wonder if the car saw that, and I wonder what the car is going to do once we get up there. All right, is the right lane even closed up there? Cause that's what. Oh yeah, that's right. It sees the cones, so it's like you better be supervising me. This thing loves to ride cars' asses. Oh, there we go. There he goes. I don't know why he's going so damn slow, but that was pretty cool. You know, again, I don't have minimal lane changes on, right? So, if I believe if I didn't have that on, the car would have stayed behind that van. But now, okay, so the speed limit is 45. We're doing 42. And then it heard me and it's like, oh, my bad. Oh, that was pretty great. We had somebody in the middle of the street in the turn lane on a scooter, and the car did not stop. The car didn't stop for him. The car didn't even think, you know, oh man, I see that person, I should, you know, the car just kept going. Unlike that other one, where that person was walking on the side, and the car decided I need to stop.
Turn left onto Haggerty Road.
We got a full protected left turn up here. Oh, they talking about this part. Okay. Yeah, they're always doing construction up here for some reason.
Now turn left onto
So I don't know if you guys saw that, but it did it again. It did this, you know, get in the lane. I'm not going to get in the lane. Yes, I am going to get in the lane. Turn was really, really slow, but you know, it was still cool. It was still pretty good.
In 500 feet, turn right.
All right, we got a right turn coming up, but it's like
now
up there.
Right.
No, it's not right here. So are you gonna go through their parking lot to get to it? Oh, man, I really want to see this. This is not Taco Bell. Wow. Okay.
Now your destination is on the right.
Oh, man, that was... Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. All right, Carl, I'm going to show you where you should have went. Wow. It looks like they open. That's pretty cool. Wow. Oh, my goodness. That was something else. All right, so let me get in this line. And I will probably see you guys. All right, so we are on our way back. And no, we are not on our way back from Speedway. From Taco Bell like I told it to go. All right. Take me to work.
Now turn left onto
And we're going to want this one. Now that looks like the one we just came from. Yeah, it looks like the one we just came from. So we're going to want that one. Right? And I don't see anybody coming from that driveway. So I'm going to do this. Oh, now somebody does want to come from the driveway. That's cool. They went. They got this shit. Okay, what? Oh, so did it wait for them? It actually waited for them. Wow. Wow. That was pretty damn sweet. That was pretty fucking awesome. All right, let's see if it's going to go. We got a blinking red light. So let's see if it actually goes. I hear the brakes pumping. So it's not going to go. We got two cars coming from the completely opposite directions. As soon as these two cars go by, we're good. Okay, go but go, like go. What are you doing? What is this? Go. Oh my goodness, man. What in the fuck was that? Man, y'all need to work on that, Tesla, man. What the hell?
In 500 feet, turn right onto 8 Mile Road.
And the only reason why I let it do that is because nobody was behind me. Nobody.
Turn right onto 8 Mile
That Taco
Road.
Bell was pretty damn slow, especially at night, but I mean it it had every damn chance to go. And it said, nah, I'm gonna just wait it out. Something needs to happen with that. We got no turn on red. Luckily, it's a car right here because my car would turn, even though it's a fat ass no turn on red sign. So we are safe. You know, I don't think the police would be out like right now over here anyway, but I wouldn't put it. Oh, never mind. As I said that, it's a cop down there. I almost want to disengage just to show y'all that it is a cop over there, but yeah, he had his lights on already. Looked like somebody got into an accident or he was helping somebody or something. But yeah, we don't fuck with the no turn on reds because that's a hefty little fine and that's 3 points in your fucking license. So yeah, we just stay away from that. It's doing 45, so I'll just let it do 45. I'm just gonna, you know, sit back and let it do it. The no turn on reds, the yield signs, it does not register to this car. But for some reason, if the light is blinking red, the car just sits there. And it acts like it's like whatever. Like, I really don't get that. So we got 0.3 miles to go. I think it's at that light. And we are still over here in the right lane. So I'm assuming this thing is either going to take off and get in front of this car. Because this car is going pretty slow on the side of us. He was going pretty damn slow. I'm assuming he's going to take off. Well, the car. is going to take off and get in front of him, or it's going to kind of turtle it out and then get behind him. Again, I don't have minimum lane changes on, but if this is me, I would have got over. I would have been over in that lane. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, are you gonna try to turn from this lane?
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Silver Spring Drive.
Well, okay, all right. I guess it did it. It got over. Okay.
Now turn left onto Silver Spring Drive.
So that was pretty cool. I'll give it to him. You know, I wouldn't have done that. I would have been over in this lane, and I probably would have been back at work by now. But I will at least give it to him. Hey, what was up with that? Dropping me off at the fucking gas pump. Like, what the hell? Like, the car didn't realize that doesn't look like a Taco Bell. Now, what if I was like, what if... Oh, man, so what if there was, like, nobody in the driver's seat and somebody was in the back, but they were trying to go to that Taco Bell, right? Like, it would have just dropped them off at the Speedway? And that customer is supposed to be, like, okay with that. Like yeah, we're about 500 feet over here. You know? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, the car didn't see, oh, this is a gas station. Taco Bell doesn't have pumps. Taco Bell has to be around here somewhere. And I was just going to sit there and let it do it, but then it just stopped. Right? It just kind of like said, you know what? Nope. You get out right here. So, I did mention rain earlier, but it's not raining right now. It's like no rain coming down. But for some reason, this car has an urge to use the windshield wipers. No, it's not even wet outside. Like, there's nothing on my windshield. So it's wiping ghost rain. And it's still doing it. Like it's just constant rain hitting on the windshield. But if it was raining, a lot of times it will wait until you can't see anything to wipe the windshield. Which I think 12.3.3 should be able to kind of cipher that out and say, hey, you know, I need to wipe it now. I don't need to wipe it now. Like, they're still going. Still.
Now turn right onto Doheny Drive.
Cool. Alright, so we got a right turn right here. Okay, so it was pretty far away from the curb on that one. Like, really far away.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Gerald Avenue.
But that's not a problem. I would rather be really far away from the curb, especially with nobody outside, than up on the curb. Alright, so now we got a car over there.
Turn left onto Gerald Avenue.
It's the battle of the whoever gets to go. So that car has it pretty much. That car can go. Wow. What the fuck? See, that's the shit I'm talking about right there. That car, had all the right of way in the world. And she said, you know what? He ain't going, so I'm going. She said, fuck his turn. I mean, I guess that's what you call assertive. Oh, man. That car got to the stop sign and stopped. You know, it was like fully stopped before we fully stopped. So it's like, I'm just glad the car didn't, whoever was driving, they didn't decide, oh, I'm going to go too, and just went, and then, you know, a collision.
Now turn right onto 7 Mile Road.
That was funny. All right, so I can see from over there, there's nobody coming. Yeah, I don't see any lights, so there's nobody coming. pretty cool too.
500 feet,
The time it
turn
takes
left onto Northville Road.
for it to make that decision. All right, it should stop behind the line. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, because I had another time on version 11 where it just went through this red light right here. This first red light, not the second one by the left or right. So that's okay. That's pretty cool. Not only that, but at the time the light was red, it was cars at that light ahead of us, and the car basically stopped on the train tracks.
Now turn left onto Northville Road.
Alright? The car will stop on the train tracks on version 12 too, because it's done it to me before. Alright, green arrow, and we are going. And it makes a nice hefty left. And then we got the speed up. So that was pretty good. That was pretty cool. Version 11 has hella problems at that part. It was one time where it tried to make a right onto 7 Mile, and then when it makes that left onto that street, one time it was right in the middle of the lane, not the turn lane, in the lane where everybody's going. And it just started beeping, beep, 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 and it told me to take over. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, why did they do that? But then it would be other times where it would turn not from the turn lane, not from the lane where the 2 yellow lines are. It would turn from the lane where everybody's driving on. Version 11 did that a lot. A lot. Alright, so we got a little slowdown for some reason. Maybe it's a deer over there I don't see. I don't know. Yeah, version 11 did a lot of left turns from the regular lane. Not even from the lane it's supposed to be at, just a left turn, just bam. Version 12, I gotta see about at the supercharger, because when I used to route myself to go to the supercharger and I would use version 11, it's 8 miles, so it's 2 lanes, the turn lane in the middle, and then the 2 lanes going in the opposite direction. And what the car would do is stay in the lane and make the left turn, or if it's cars coming from that way, it would just sit in the lane. It wouldn't get into the turn lane.
Turn right onto 5 Mile.
So I gotta try that to see exactly what it does now on 12. I believe it would make the right decision and get in the turn lane. This thing knows how to use turn lanes.
Now turn right onto 5 Mile Road.
Alright, so it's blinking yellow, so it can just go. It's doing some kind of stop, go. In that case, it was doing go, stop, go, stop. So it was being real. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, then it went back down to 45. I'll just leave it at 45. Fuck it. Got this Need for Speed curve coming up, and it takes it. But it did slow down a little bit. It slowed down just a little bit. I usually do that curve doing 60. You know, as you saw, it was nothing. And the rest of this yard is history. Man, I just have to say, I have to. But, I mean, there were certain drives where I wouldn't use it, right? There were certain times where I'm like, I'm not going to use full self driving because I know it's going to do some stupid shit. And now, again, I'm using it every fucking where that I go. It's like every single place. I go right down the street to the liquor store, and I'm using it. You know, I go, I'm telling you, anywhere. anywhere, and I'm using it. Just about anywhere. And now, like I said, it's a thing where I'm like, okay, how is it going to do this? Just like when we got to Taco Bell, I said, okay, why is it turning into Speedway? So if it turns it into the Speedway driveway, there was another path that you could have took to get to the Taco Bell, which I thought the car was going to do. But the car said, no, we just about to get some gas real quick. So that was like a good learning lesson. I wonder if I did that drive again, would it go into the Taco Bell or would it go back into the Speedway? Wow, what the hell was that? Okay. What the hell? That was retarded. That's oh man, I really don't know what to say. Like that right there, that like, what was that? And it did that the last time going the other way. So when we were coming the other way, when the light turned green, it went a little bit and then it stopped, like somebody was coming or like somebody was crossing the street. I don't think that has anything to do with the dark. I really couldn't tell you. My car sees stuff that we don't. Here goes the no condom left turn. Nope, I don't think anybody's coming, but it is like hilly.
Now turn left onto Keel Street.
So I think the closer we get, the more we can see. So nobody's coming. All right. Oh, and it just takes it. Bam. I do appreciate it going past the point of the turn and then turning. All right, because a lot of people, especially at that turn right there, a lot of people, oh, don't hit the bunny. Do not hit the bunny. Oh, you're going to go over there towards the bunny. What the fuck? Oh, you evil bitch. Oh, my goodness. And when did the speed limit go down? Oh, man. I feel so bad for that bunny now. I got to go get some carrots and then throw it over there. My car just tried to... I guess scared a bunny. I don't know why that bunny ran out across the street like that in the first place, but you know, they are animals. They're just a little bit stupid. Just a little bit. Just a little bit stupid. And then, okay, I have to stop sign. You know, I let it go all the way. Damn car and bunnies. This thing does not like bunnies, I guess. Yeah, nobody's coming. I don't see any lights. I don't see anybody. They're just to turn out extra slow.
Now turn right.
And then we got a right turn up in here. So again, pretty damn good drive. There and back. Pretty fucking great drive. No complaints, but a shitload of complaints. I'm about to go in here.
Now your destination is on the right.
And harass this food. And I will see you guys on the next one.